Hello, good morning. It's Monday morning. You might be able to tell because my hair is actually somewhat washed because I washed it yesterday. It was my hair washing day. I don't know why I'm starting the morning with so much information, but here we are. Oh, it is 9:53 a.m. I woke up at 3:30 this morning to hit the gym at 4. I tried it out. That's when Brad goes to the gym. So it's like, you know what? Let's try this. Let's just try this. And it was awful. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my God. Like I felt so weak. And then I was like trying to pose after. And like I just had like baby deer legs. So not sure overall how I feel about that, but I'll give it another shot. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I have to talk to Brad because tomorrow my workout is shorter, I think, and like I just want to make sure I have time to pose, but then also my daughter has ice skating at 6 a.m. so I gotta wake her up at 5:30. So if I get there at 4, we would have to leave by like 5:15 to make sure I can get her. No, I need to get her up at like 5:15 so we can get out the door at 5:30. Maybe a little long. Anyway, so I'll see. I'll see if we want to keep doing that Wednesday, Friday for glute days. I don't know. Might not be the vibe, although might have to be the vibe tomorrow too, because I forgot. I told no, I can go after. I told my sister I'd help her watch her kid. That's what you get for. She did my makeup for the shows, as we talked about last episode. So yeah, Tuesdays are kind of heavy check-in days, so that kind of sucks. But I will get a lot of check-ins done at ice skating while my kid is skating from like 6 to 7. So anyways, I just figured I'd come on here to share that. I think later on this week I will talk about, like I've been teasing forever, my travel hacking, or credit card hacking. I will write a note down now. But overall feeling good. Weight is still coming down. Though over the weekend, and of course this is probably how it is because less activity on the weekend compared to during the week, but I'm hovering right around stage weight of last show. Let me see exactly where I'm at. Let's see, I was 120.7 for the show. I am 121.6, so just like a pound up from the show. Oh, I should tell you, hubby, Bradley Walker, who is preparing for his first comp since 2019, he got some blood work back that I wasn't a huge fan of, so I was kind of talking to him about possibly going keto. I'm not a huge fan of keto for everybody, but it is a good way because his blood sugars, his HbA1c was in a range that I did not like. So I was like, hey, you got 5 weeks until your show anyway. Keto could really help get him a little, I feel he's never going to watch this. Maybe he won't. Maybe he will. He's a little behind in my opinion. Probably a bit from being a little bit more loose on vacation. Not that I think he regrets any of that. It's either going to suck now or suck later with prep. You enjoy the moment, kind of pay for that later on. But either way, I am very curious to see how this goes for him. We went grocery shopping yesterday, spent so much money on meat, but I love the way he's going about it too. Like sometimes you hear keto and you just think like bacon and steak and ground beef and, cream cheese. He's avoiding dairy. So that is going to be a challenge. Like, he loves dairy, but he has noticed benefits from cutting it out. So that was cool for him to find out. I've been telling him to cut it out for a while, and he just hasn't seen the value in that. But now he is starting to see the value. He is prone to acne, and he has noticed a reduction in his acne since reducing the dairy. That is, he's been probably dairy free for a little bit. So anyways, that's our life update. This is the crazy week. I always go back and forth whether I'm going to share stuff about my kid or not. So maybe I'll share some stuff. But anyways, I hope you have a great week. All right, good afternoon. I am here to explain the mistakes that I made early in my life as far as not playing the credit card game and not getting points for travel. Now, we used to travel. I mean, we still travel a whole bunch. And because of that, I started getting cards that were more geared to travel, but I made so many grievous mistakes along the way. Well, my first mistake was not getting into this game earlier. I used to pay for everything with a debit card. Which, if you're doing that right now, stop. Like, I know there's whatever financial freedom. You don't want to spend outside what you were already going to pay. We're not buying anything else. We're just using credit cards to pay for it and then paying it off immediately. That's what I do. I buy something on my credit card, like in the car, in the parking lot, I pay it off. Anyway, the best credit card, and the one that you should have as a fitness fanatic who probably spends a lot on groceries, is the gold card. I'm going to hide all my personal information. This is the Amex Gold card. It's a fun card. It's hard. It's heavy. And it will get you 4 times rewards on groceries. I don't know about you. I spend a lot of money on groceries. And it also is 4 times when you go out to eat. So anytime you go out to eat, whether it's fast food or restaurant, you use your gold card, you get 4 times points. We don't really do that a lot as bodybuilders, but we do buy a lot of groceries. Now, it does have to be a legit grocery shop. It cannot be a Walmart, a Target. It has to be more like local to me, Fry's, Sprouts, Whole Foods. Where else do I shop? Aldi. Where do I shop at? There's other places. No, that's really it for me. Actually, I do Sprouts, Fry's, and I just recently started doing Aldi because they have 96% ground beef, which I've only ever seen at Walmart, which is, I would do some of my grocery shopping at Walmart just to get 96% ground beef because that's like my favorite, one of my favorite proteins to have. So anyway, so my big mistake I made, well, one was using my debit card for way too long, but then, so like I got into this whole travel hacking thing, and I got the first card of the platinum card. This is my beautiful platinum card. It's so pretty. It has flowers on it because I was traveling so much. Now, both the platinum and the gold card come with annual fees. Now, the platinum annual fee is outrageous. It's so stupid. But if you use it, you will get credit. Like, it will pay for itself and then some. But the best thing about the platinum card is the access to the airport lounges. I travel for shows a lot. I travel for life a lot. And once you get used to lounge life, you cannot go back, especially as a competitor who needs like food. I travel with a lot of food, you know, but I don't like buying the crap at the airport. The lounges in the morning will always have fruit. They'll always have eggs. And they'll always have coffee. Good coffee. So I like the lounges for that. But so I got the platinum card first, and because of that, I didn't like, the way you want to do it is you want to get the gold card first. And before I forget, I have a code for you guys that will get you 60,000 points with, you know, a certain amount of spending in your first couple of months having it. Which you can easily do if you just use it for all your purchases. I spend that much in groceries easily. But anyway, So you get the gold card, and then in a little bit they'll send you some ridiculous offer to get the platinum card for like a million bazillion points. And I got the platinum card first, and then so when it came, they were offering me these deals on getting the gold card, but when I tried to do it, they're like, sorry, you can't get this deal. And so that was a bummer. So get the gold card first, then the platinum. Gold card fee is about like 3 something, but again, lots of features that will pay for themselves. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Woke up too early. So the platinum card gets 5x on flights. So if you book through the portal with Amex, you get 5 times flights. Obviously, flying around, that helps out. There's something else I was going to say. Something important. Give me a second. I'm tired. Yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna come back to it. But basically, you want to get those 2 cards. They've changed my life. You can also get the Chase cards. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so yes, you can earn flights on like a Delta card or an American Airlines card, but the thing is, you are chained to those brands when you do that. What's amazing about Amex is Amex points you can redeem on any flights. So you can look at their flight portal, and you can kind of see which airline has the best price. You don't have to stick with that airline. You can transfer your points. So actually with the Platinum card, you get access to points.me. I don't know if you've heard of this. You probably haven't if you haven't been tracking. But basically, it's a website, and you can pay for this website, but it comes free with your Platinum membership. And you put in like where you want to go and how many people, and it will scan all of the airlines that are compatible with Amex to see what is the best transfer of the points, and it will guide you how to transfer, because I know the first time I transferred points, it was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And actually, I wasted probably like the first time I paid for a flight, I didn't use points.me, and I was like, I probably paid too much for this. But anyway, all that to say, don't let my mistakes, my noobness so early on, I don't want you to make those same mistakes. So if you're watching this and you don't have an Amex Gold, reach out to me and I will give you my referral code, and your life will be so much better. Trust me. Then you'll be earning all the free flights for your national shows. Like I talked about last episode, I'm flying out at least to Charleston for free. And I mean, I used some points for that, and by the time like the show's not even here, and I've already regained the points that I spent on that flight. So pretty cool stuff. And I think we bought another set of flights too. Yeah, actually, we not only bought those flights, I bought my flight out. We paid for Brad. We used the Amex card, so we got 5 times points. But we also used points to go back and forth for the Team Flex cruise. So 2 flights so far, and we redeemed another one earlier. So pretty cool. Let me know if you have more questions. Drop them in the comments, and I will try to answer them. Hello, it's Tuesday now. I was dragging ass again this Tuesday, and I don't know if you remember, but last Tuesday, was it last Tuesday? Last Tuesday I was also dragging ass. So I don't know what it is about Tuesdays. I don't know if it's because my daughter has early ice skating. I'm up at the same time. Like I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, got her out of bed at 5:30, went to ice skating, did everything, but I was just like dying, man. I don't know. So I kind of told Ryan about that. We had our official check-in today. Things are looking good. I'm officially under my stage weight that I was at the last show. We're going to come a little leaner and meaner for this national show, just to play it safe. Can can always add more food if needed, but we are going to experiment with a wee bit of a carb load tomorrow. So tomorrow my carbs are going to be up to like 250, which is a big jump. What am I now? I don't even know. I hit it, I just don't know. So I'm only at like 114, which honestly, I don't eat that many carbs anymore. Like the carbs I eat are veggies. So I will probably get some rice. Woo. I love rice, but yeah, it doesn't really vibe with me. But yeah, so that's update there. I was like, I had to watch my nephew too this morning. So it was kind of like out of my little groove of whatever. So I don't know if that's what it was. I really don't. You know what I think it was, and I'm going to be confessional here to you guys here. I used to just have one everyday dose a day, and that was my caffeine. And then, you know, Gains and Bulk launched this amazing pre-workout with Infinity, which is not caffeine, it's paraxanthine. And I was like, dude, my lifts are amazing on this stuff. And then I just kind of went down this deep, dark rabbit hole of pre-workouts to the point where it's like now I mix 2 different pre-workouts in before my workout. And so yesterday, I think I had like 3 or 4 different doses of caffeine from someone who went from like 40, maybe 30 milligrams caffeine a day. I was at probably 300 milligrams of caffeine, maybe 350, and then 200 milligrams of paraxanthine. So I don't know if this morning I just like am going through a little bit of withdrawal. I feel much better since I've eaten 2 meals now. But yeah, this morning I was like dead to the world. So we'll see what the refeed does. I'm really excited about that. I was practicing my posing a whole bunch today, and I think things are looking like fuller, which is good because with me, my upper outer ass tends to leave the chat, and I think it looks like elephant ears. You know, it's like, meow. But I feel like we're keeping it, and I'm really excited to see what an extra friggin' 140 carbs does to that. Maybe I'll make a creamy too. Ooh. Do I want to do that? I need to figure out how to spend these carbs. I gotta plan on my day for tomorrow. It's gonna be rice for sure. Friggin' love rice. Probably some chickpeas. You know, just keep it clean, or just go get some flippin' ice cream. There's actually an ice cream place that opened near me that is great. It's called Stella's, and they have a whole section of dairy-free ice creams that are made with coconut milk, which I'm mostly dairy-free. I can't do almonds though. They're my high sensitivities. So sometimes dairy-free is almond. Sometimes it's oat, which is like, oats have a lot of glyphosate if they're not 1 degree sprouted organic oats, which I can't guarantee that oat milk is made with that. So coconut milk is the safe go for me. It's what I have in my coffee every day. But sorry, I just got a really funny text. So yeah, they have gluten-free cones and goodies too. So I think that's going to be my new little treat, is going to Stella's, because I can keep with my dairy-free, gluten-free vibe, but still like live my life and go out places. So super stoked about that. Maybe I'll do a little video about them. Anyways, that's my update for today. I'm going to go take a shower and gotta go to the store today. Gotta buy more chicken, always more 99% ground turkey. I do want some 96% ground beef, but it's not at all the stores, so I gotta see what I want to do. So anyway, that's my Tuesday update. I will update you tomorrow on my carb load. Hello, good evening. We are going to take an inflammation test together. So this is one of the at-home lab tests that I offer as an integrative health practitioner. And this one's really important. It measures your omega-3 to omega-6 inflammation score. Very long, important for longevity. A high score can indicate that your arteries are not in a great spot. Your heart health is not in a great spot. So in the little kit here, we have your code to register the lab with instructions. Here are the instructions. Basically, poke your finger. I gotta wash my hands. And then you clean your finger, then you stab it with the lancet. I see that they have new lancets. The last ones I had a hard time with. And then you position your finger over the card, which is, I've got my lancets, my Band-Aid, and my alcohol prep and sterile gauze. Here are the circles. You want to try not to touch them. It's really important that you don't like touch your finger, your blood, your finger to the card because it will clot, it will start clotting. So then we put it in an envelope. They have a pre-stamped envelope and send it out. All right, let me wash my hands. Brad is also doing it over here.
Yeah.
Bought one for him first because I care about his cute little heart there. So yeah, gonna wash. It says with warm water, especially if you're in colder areas. Sometimes the blood does not flow freely, but it's warm here, so don't have to worry about that. Okay, wash my hands. The other key to doing a test like this, whether it's food sensitivity or inflammation like this one, is that you want to do not your pointer finger, because you use that one a lot. You want to do the side of your finger too, if you can. So I will say the Band-Aids that they include are very mid. So we'll see. I'm gonna clean off my ring finger side. Hopefully this just takes one poke. Here's the little pokers. Brad's doing it across the way. It's never fun to poke yourself. These sometimes hurt more than you expect them to. But oh, you're getting the gauze. You're gonna be a bleeder.
Oh, probably not, but sure I have it out.
Okay. Going?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! It didn't hurt. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Okay. So I'm just gonna milk the finger.
I did not.
No.
No.
Well, it started good. And then kind of tapered off. Come on. Come on. All right, come on. Oh yeah. This card is kind of awkward. I just want to... Ew, honey, you're gross. I want to get these circles full. How's it going over there, B-Rad?
Yeah, slowly.
You milking?
Oh.
Ew, honey's coughing. Bunch of nastiness. Ew. What is going on, dog? I've got 2 circles. How many circles you got, Brad?
1. About to get the second one, maybe.
Mine's flowing, but it kind of like pooled at the tip of my finger. All right, keep going, keep going. Oh yeah. Realize that if somebody is watching this without the visuals, might sound a little dirty.
Might have to do a second finger.
Also sounds dirty. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Brad said he might have to do a second finger. You didn't know you came here for 12-year-old humor, did you? I'm going to be fine with one finger.
So. Can't find your markers? Which markers? We're not gonna cry about it, right? Because you have them. They came back from Texas, right?
Did you check your Texas bag?
Clean out your backpack. I think I'm gonna have to
Alright.
do another finger.
So I got my cards, got my blood spots. Just gonna top a few of these off. Should be good here. You want it most of the way full. And I'm still bleeding, so. Okay. It's got my 5 spots. I gotta fill out the stuff on here. And that's a wrap. For me, Brad's still milking. He's got 3, 2.5. Oh, my finger's cramping from holding it like that. But anyway, I'll share the results when they come in. All right, you can see it's 3:42. It's Wednesday. Get my workout done early. We are playing with some carb loading. So I've got, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. There's 60 grams of oats there. And then I'm gonna put some powdered peanut butter, some dairy-free chocolate chips, because I worked out on Monday without early morning, without eating anything, and it sucked. And normally I don't work out this early, but it's half day Wednesday. I actually have to pick up the kids today, so I'm gonna try this out and see how it goes. Got 14 grams of chocolate chips. And oh, not much of this stuff. That's all right. Grams of that. I'll do some cinnamon. And do I want CARB powder? No, I should be good. All right. I'll report back after. Okay, I'm gonna take you with me preparing Brad's lunch. Just, oh, this lighting is harsh this morning, but yes. I have gone to the gym at 3, well, gotten there at 4 o'clock for 3 days this week, which is a lot for me. I usually go at the stay-at-home mom time of like 11 o'clock, but life has been crazy this week with kid stuff, so I made the choice to just get it over with early. I'm gonna put this here. I think that's better. I'd rather get it done early than stress about like when I was gonna get it done with work and everything. So I did it early and it wasn't awful. Monday was brutal as far as energy goes. It was leg day and I didn't have any extra carbs. It was just a normal day. So it was challenging, like everything. I was just like supremely exhausted. But then Tuesday I worked out at my normal time. Wednesday I got the refeed, so I still went at early in the morning. However, flies. I had extra food, so it wasn't nearly as exhausting. I'm getting Brad's lunch ready. So give me a second while I report stuff to him. 130 grams of green beans. Nope, not Genentech. Green beans and 33 grams of bacon. So, yesterday we had a lot of running around still because that's just this week. We had, where is this lid? I don't know. We had, let's see, ice skating. Well, it's half day Wednesday. We have ice skating, and then we had aerial, and then right after that we had meet the teacher. So I actually made the choice, instead of like being hangry when I got home from meet the teacher after aerial, because I haven't eaten yet. I ate earlier, ended at 4:30. My carbs for the day were 250 grams, which is a lot higher than what they normally are. And I was feeling real good until about 3 p.m. and then I wanted to take a nap, but I didn't. Okay, finally found the other lid. Now it's coffee time for Brad. Anyway, all this to say that working out at 4 a.m. isn't that bad. There's like 3 people in the gym, which is nice. I probably won't continue through next week because my sleep did take a shit last night. It's been going okay, but like last night my sleep scores were low. So I don't think I'll get a nap today. We'll see. Maybe I could take a quick 15-minute, but I loved how I looked in posing today. I feel like the carbs went to the right places. Had a nice shoulder pump because it was upper body day, and then I just pumped my lower body a little bit before I did my posing just to see how it all looks together. And I'm liking how things are looking. We are 15 days out. 15 days out. Oh, so exciting. All right, that's my update. Okay, it is Friday afternoon. Workout is done. I've got like 200 grams of carbs inside of me. The carbs I have picked, let's see, for breakfast I had, oh, I actually had a normal breakfast today because I ate breakfast before we went to the talent show for my daughter. So I had 60 grams of oats with some CARB powder, which is like a sister of chocolate. And then with a half a serving of maple syrup, because we're going for quick digestible carbs here. Excuse me. And then went to the talent show, came home, pre-workout. I had turkey tenderloin, 6 ounces, 150 grams of rice, and 150 grams of my peas and carrots. And when I got home, I had couscous with chicken. Chicken. And I did have 2 marshmallows. Because I'm like, let's just throw these in for some quick carbs. And they were good. And, oh, and then I had some 1 Degree makes a sprouted rice cereal. If you don't know 1 Degree, they're my favorite type of grain provider because their stuff is organic, non-GMO, glyphosate free. Huge on the glyphosate free. You can't find that around anywhere. So anyway, they made a cereal, like puffed rice cereal. I tried to get it for my daughter because she loves cereal. And apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I used to love cereal as well. I'm a recovered cereal addict, but I can't throw things away, so she didn't like it. And I was gonna throw it away, but I haven't had the carbs for that in a while, so I actually forgot about it until Brad was looking for carbs last night. And he's like, "What's this cereal?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's back there, isn't it?" So I was like, I'm gonna hit that up on my high carb day. Just mix that with a little bit of coconut milk. The coconut milk was not the cleanest coconut milk. I like the milk, but I have not been able to purchase it since I've first gotten it. So I did whatever coconut milk that probably had gunk fillers, so we'll see how that goes on my body. But so yeah, just like loaded up a bunch of carbs, hopped to walk because like walking after my carbs, and then hopped on a consult call. Went well. Set her up for her consult. And now we're here walking some more. I've only done 24 minutes of walking. Yesterday on my walk, like my desk meal, I hardly did anything because the day was so crazy. But we did, me and my husband did get a nice long walk while my daughter was at her, whatchamacallit, dance recital thing. So I've got two more kid things this weekend as far as performances go until I get to take a giant nap. So, got aerial showcase tonight, dance recital tomorrow morning. We got booked for a cheat truck event. That's gonna be long, but that's the life we chose, for better or for worse. No, it's not bad. It's just getting hot out, and we kind of said that we wouldn't even do anything in the summer if it's not like paid in full, but we do have an agreement, a minimum required what has to happen financially, so that makes it more worth our time. So good stuff. For dinner, let me see what I got left. I need to charge my phone anyway. By the way, these charging cables are the best. Triple headed, so you can charge everything. Let's see. I have 68 grams of carbs left, 4 grams of fat, and then I don't have any protein left because I already logged my pork tenderloin, so I'll probably do, I don't know, it's so hard. Okay, sorry, got a text message, reading it. Yeah, maybe I'll do some more rice. Oh, I forgot, we have these like brown rice ramen. I gotta find out what the name of it is. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. You can get it from Costco or Sam's Club, I can't remember. But they're carby mother flippers. So it doesn't usually fit into the macros, but you know what? Tonight it might, and I just might make myself some nudes. Haven't had nudes, genuine nudes, in a long time. So that's what I'm thinking. Exciting day. Kind of talked out tomorrow. We're gonna go back to normal calories or maybe even under normal. That's carb cycling. I kind of want to keep the body on its toes. I personally love carb cycling, but it's really, we don't have a great way to do it in our app, so it's like you don't look like you're following instructions if you're carb cycling on this app. So anyway, I'm done. Talk to you later. Good morning. It is Sunday. Sunday. Oh. Made it through this week, guys. Ooh, yesterday was rough. Oh my gosh. Well, this whole week has been rough, and I just felt it. By the end of yesterday, I was zonked. Went to bed later, admittedly, than I would like to. I was trying to aim for an 8:30 bedtime, and it didn't happen. We got to bed at 9, but I slept in until like 6:15. It was beautiful. Went to hot yoga. Oh my gosh, they fixed the humidifier in hot yoga. I think I sweat 20 pounds, and it was beautiful. I still need to wash my hair. Ew. Yeah, this feels gross, but I had a consult call right after. So just getting back to things, working, check-ins. And yeah, we are now, how many days? Let me check my little phone here. 12 days out. We've been playing with carbs quite a bit as, you know, the days have gone by, loading up to 300 on Friday. Today I'm down to 90. Yesterday I was at 130, which is about 15 grams higher than my baseline. I honestly don't eat a lot of carbs. I've really fallen in love with vegetables, which are lower carb. So even like Friday, well, Wednesday was the first high carb day with 250, and I was just like, what do I even do? But we made it work. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last video of the week. We have school ending next week. But with that comes new pros and cons. I don't have to stop doing anything. My check-ins in the morning, usually like I wake up, go on my morning walk, do my cold plunge, help Brad get ready for the day, come to my desk, start working, and then my kid wakes up about a half hour later, so it's like I have to stop my check-ins because I need to get her ready for school, and then I don't get back to my desk until about 7:45, 8 o'clock. So I won't have that. We will probably do some extra ice skating, but I can choose when to do that. Oh, also I lost 2 chunks of eyelashes at hot yoga. Well, one I took off before, but the other left the chat at yoga, and I didn't even notice until a few minutes ago, but anyway. So yeah, I won't have to drop off. I won't have to pick up. We have more flexibility with things, but then also I have a kid all summer, so I actually had a thought of maybe seeing if she could join my gym and train with me, do my workouts, just obviously way lower weight. We'll see if my gym allows it. They're a pretty cool gym. So anyway, I hope you guys all had a great week. If this was your first time joining me on this video, thanks, welcome. I hope you got some sort of value out of it. Till next week, we are in it, man. We are in it.